हेलो। हेलो। हेलो।
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Good evening, Gururaj sir. Professor Gururaj Dangare sir, are you there? Rishikesh, sir. Gururaj, sir, good evening.
Please wait for some time. The guest speaker will join us soon and we will start the second day sessions. Kindly keep yourself mute. As per your request, we have already sent you the PPTs of day 1. Kindly check your email. And we will be sharing the same on the WhatsApp group also. Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. No, sir, we can't hear you.
Sir, unmute yourself.
We cannot able to hear you, sir.
The speaker is facing technical problem. Please wait for 1 or 2 minutes. I have shared the WhatsApp group link. Those who have not joined the WhatsApp group, please kindly join the WhatsApp group so that you can keep yourself updated. Please kindly note that the attendance is compulsory as per the FDP guidelines. Kindly ensure a stable internet connection so that you will not be able to face any technical difficulty in attending the sessions.
Good evening, sir. This is Sivapriya. How the attendance are tracking, sir?
I request all the participants to fill the feedback form of yesterday's session 2. I request all the participants kindly fill the feedback form of yesterday's session 2.
तुमचा आवाज गेला यांना गोडा शकतो
जोड़ा PPT जोड़ा.
Yes, sir. You are audible now.
Audible? Perfect.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Will-
You are audible now.
Just 1 second. We'll add the PPT and accordingly we'll start immediately.
Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah. So I think the slide is visible to all.
Yes.
Very good evening to all. And I welcome all of you on this platform of FDP, where we are going to understand today the very important topic, which is a burning topic right now, the buzzing word, that is startup ecosystem. Definitely, AICTE has taken this initiative to enhance.
Gururaj, sir.
Yeah,
Just 1 minute,
Just
sir.
a
Let me
minute, sir.
introduce.
We want to introduce yourself and then we
Sure.
can start, sir. Just wait for a few minutes.
okay, sir. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Lembe, sir, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
Gururaj, sir, shall I start?
Yeah, yes, sir. Why not?
Okay, good evening once again, everyone. Before we start our academic journey of this FDP, organized by Sai Balaji International Institute of Management Sciences, Pune, and the organizing committee of ATAL FDP, that today is the second day, session number 3, will be conducted by the renowned guest, Professor Gururaj Dangare. He will be delivering the speak on creating and nurturing the supportive startup ecosystem in academic institution. This is one of the burning topic, and we'll have more insights about these topics from Professor Gururaj Dangare, sir. He is head of management, startup incubation and innovation in one of the best B school, Pratibha Institute of Business Management, Chinswad in Pune. Professor Gururaj is recognized as the startup mentor on Startup India Mark and Bhaskar under Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, New Delhi. He is a member advisory cell to Maharashtra Center for Entrepreneurship Development, MCD Pune, Government of Maharashtra. He is associated as a mentor at following organizations towards innovation and incubations: IIT Mumbai, eCell, IIT Madras, GDC, IIT Bangalore, and IIM Calcutta, and Marketing Startup Bootcamp, United Kingdom, IPR Awareness and Innovation Forum, Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. EIC BIMTech Noida, COP Technological University Pune, and STOP, a platform for global reach. He initiated and mentored 78 plus startups. He received 6 international and 4 national awards for outstanding contribution in startup, innovation, and education sector. He is working as a strategic advisor to more than 63 organizations. Resource person at AICTE ATAL FDP and MDP program, UGC, NAC, Bangalore, and MOE, New Delhi. Trained more than 2,000 faculties. He has authored and published 18 management reference books, published 31 research articles in Scopus, Springers, and peer-reviewed journals. He is convener of the Innovation Cell, Innovation Ambassador at PIBM under the Ministry of Education, Government of India. He is also Vice Chairman of National Innovation and Startup Policy at PIBM under the Ministry of Education and Government of India. So, sir, it is our pleasure to present the e-felicitation certificate to you as a token of our respect and appreciation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Now we kindly invite Dr. Gururaj Dangare, sir, to lead us into the second day. Session 3 and 4 will be conducted by him. Thank you very much. Gururaj, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll start. Now I request all of you to just check whether slide is visible.
The slide is not visible.
Slide is not visible.
No, sir.
Not visible, sir. Slide is not visible, sir.
Right now.
No, sir.
1 second.
Now it is visible.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay, visible.
Yes, sir,
Night
it's
fine?
visible now, sir.
Absolute. So again, welcome to this platform. The Sai Balaji Institution has taken the lead where we are going to aware each other specifically about the different verticals, how to create this ecosystem, which is a very important step right now. Even government is also promoting, and government is also initiating various initiatives to enhance the capacity of the institutions where we can produce more number of, the job givers rather than job seekers. And each institution in India specifically working towards this. But simultaneously,
Excuse me, sir. Your screen share has been stopped, sir.
screen. No, it's fine, madam. I'm going to speak it out. Don't worry. I'm going to change the slide as and when required.
Sir.
Yeah.
Fine, madam. I'm going to speak it out. I'm going to change the slide as and when required.
Fine. Am I audible? Done.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
are audible.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir,
I'm
you are
talking
audible.
about this topic. As I said, you can see the on slide basically. Why even government is initiating such kind of, the systems in country in higher education. And if you could focus more on, I can say that considering today's economic situations, today's economic conditions, it is an era to become self-reliant. It is an era to become Atmanirbhar. Now, when we talk about this topic, Atmanirbhar and self-reliant, the generation which right now is the student generation, and being their teachers, being their faculties, being their advisors, being their mentors, it's our role to understand how we can make this country proud in terms of creating a self-reliance. So therefore, I think the FDP motive is very proper and appropriate, because as a stalwart of industry of academics, we're supposed to understand what is the logic behind this Atmanirbharta and what is the logic behind this self-reliance. Because no doubt we are working for a noble cause where we are generating a generation in terms of education. But simultaneously, we're supposed to ask, are we doing right? Are we really making or empowering them in terms of starting their own initiativeness in terms of business? Yeah, are we just providing them degrees? By taking that degrees, they can compete in the business market to stand. That we need to check very wisely, because itself government is want to promote self-reliance so that the dependence of country can be getting reduced on foreign countries. Naturally, in international market, we can start certain things which can lead country to become the super power very soon, because we are #1 in population. But when it comes to incubation, innovation, patents, we are far behind to the developed countries. So in spite of the good number of populations with us, what we are doing, being a teacher, we are somewhere responsible for this, because we are teaching the subject as per our workload. We are making some kind of, pedagogical changes to make our subjects more interesting. But simultaneously, we need to understand, is that subject is making them strong enough to think holistically towards country? Are we adding something through which we can make this country proud? N number of questions we can ask to ourselves, because today's era in terms of international economics, international business environment, it is highly essential for country to sustain and to plan the things which are long term, and that can be only possible if the teachers, the faculty members can contribute maximum, because they are the gurus, they are the leaders whom generation trust. So that trust can be built depending upon the knowledge what we are going to share to the students, the participants, where we can make them understand their role. Now, when we talked about this self-reliant, it doesn't mean that we can start the next Google or next Microsoft. It can be any simple business simultaneously students can do while doing their educations. It's simple like this. As we are believing more passive income, definitely being a teacher, we are selfish in terms of getting high packages, high, fringe benefits and other benefits, because we know actively we are working. And when we also thought, what's after retirement? If I am getting a pension, it's fine. But if I'm not getting a pension, we plan like this, that after retirement, how we are going to sustain. So we start thinking on some passive income mode. Same passiveness, if we can add in the student's mindset, and you and your students can start something, no doubt, today may be getting 1 rupees, but tomorrow it can be 100 rupees. Very simple. So that passive income can be turned into a business venture if you can plan wisely. So this kind of initiativeness, where we are making some kind of things with students, naturally making them stand on their own feet, and slowly, we can progress towards self-reliance. Because if we can produce the things which country needs, naturally considering circular economical flow, money is going to revolve in country only. Automatically, country can become more strong to compete with the global giants. Rather, we can become the global giant, where we can export more, where we can lead more, and where our financial economical capacity can be getting enhanced. And everything is possible if we can start looking at this important topic wisely. And many times I have seen people think it as a kind of initiative, forcibly given by government. We think like this. I have seen in multiple pan-India, we travel, basically pan-India, we connect with the different teachers. We understood they are doing it's only because of compliance. So if this approach we are going to follow, how things are going to get work. So my sincere request to all the participants, try to understand how we can make it possible, because today's session is entirely going to be on that. If you are a non-business background person and don't know about anything about business, still how we can contribute best towards the business. So this is the simplest possible way I am going to interact with all of you for the next couple of hours, where we can understand the different verticals of such kind of things like innovation, incubation, and ecosystem development. So simply, there are certain things which are lacking, which are problem areas in higher education institutions. I have simply shortlisted some kind of, proper examples here, proper genuine reasons, rather I should say, that what is the basic things which is making us to face some shortfalls in creating an ecosystem. Because being ecosystem, one of the best pillar as an education institution, our role is very much strong, so that we can develop the country in a proper way. So you can just check out this slide. It's very easy to understand, very easy to read. Just focus, culture and mindset barrier. How we can solve this? It's simple. I'm just taking one simple example. See, let's say example, if a student comes to you, rather your own children comes to you, and if they say, mother, your father, I don't want to work in a company, rather I want to start a business. What is your first reaction? You may say, are you mad? Job is essential, beta, because you need to earn, good income, and that's a comfortable. Second thing, it's safe, so that you can have a proper monthly income. So what you can do, first try for job, and later you can think for the business. That is probably your answer. Why this is happening? Why we never appreciate Acha, you want to go for a job, you want to go for a business, let's do it. I will stand with you. Why we don't say like this? And we expect that our students should do everything. And if question comes to you, why you are not doing? Then we say like this, I am to working, I have a job, I have a steady income, and I don't want to work in this because it's fine. I am going to understand this. So my simple question is, if it can be applicable to your students, why not it can be applicable to you? Because we think simply that this studies, I can say like this, there is a deep-rooted cultural and societal preference for stable and high-paying jobs. Very simple. Like those in MNCs or government, they can relate with this very simply. Because over the high risk path of entrepreneurship, naturally we believe that there should be a stable income. And one thing which I understood is failure is often stigmatized, rather viewed as a learning opportunity. So can we change this mindset? Many times I have seen if a student say, no, I don't want to go for a job, I want to start my business, even though it's going to be a simple business, parents say like this, yeah, beta, I think you're not studying well. You need to study well because job matters. Job matters. So from childhood, we train our students like this, even our own children like this. Better do your study well so that you can get the best job in MNC or you can go in abroad. So my simple question, are we making them naukar? Yeah, are we making them honors? Simple, eh? We want to make them a bada naukar, but we don't want to make them chota malik. Because it's a difference, bada naukar and chota malik. Malik is malik, naukar is naukar. So that cultural mindset we're supposed to change, that business is also equally important, and business can be passively providing you the money. Because once you set the business on autopilot mode, it's a passive income. We believe in active income because till the age of 60 or 65, we are going to work actively. What after that? So we need to channelize the things after 65, how much I am going to set my career. So this is the day where you can start actively working for passive incomes. And once you understand this passive mode can be like a tree. You are going to plant it today, but tomorrow it's going to give you the larger fruits. Simply, if we can teach this to the students that passive income matters a lot, and passive income can be possible if you can start working on the business venture, even though it's a simple business venture. It is possible. And again, while understanding this, I understood there is a much more faculty resistance in working on this platform. Many faculty members who are essential for mentoring and idea generations lack commercial knowledge. I have seen this. Many times institution ask one faculty members to contribute maximum, plan some ideathon competition, plan brainstorming session, plan business presentations, offer some gifts, but simultaneously they forget that we need to check also whether faculty have such kind of commercial knowledge or not. And we generally ask faculty members, those who think they can do considering their performance, or those who don't do. So understand this, why this ecosystem is having problem, because as I said, we never check whether towards mentoring or idea generation, do the teachers having commercial knowledge or entrepreneurial experience or not? We neglect this. So simply, teachers generally prioritize academic research and publications or translating technology into a commercial viable product. This is one of the major understanding I have seen in teachers. We are more interested in scopus, we are more interested in, publications. But when it comes to commercializations, we are nowhere. We only publish for the sake of your API index and something like that. But what is the use of that? There is much research contained available. But when it comes to commercializations, we are nowhere else. Even right now, there are certain agencies who provide you the patents. Even though you don't want to contribute anything, your name will be getting published over there. And we say it's our patent. But when it comes to, again, commercialization, we are nowhere else. So such a resistance matters a lot. In some universities, I have seen There is a power dynamics and low awareness. Power dynamics, when I say power dynamics, I have seen in some incubation centers, like in simply, I visited a couple of universities, private universities. In incubated startups, in university incubated startups, a power struggle, there is a word I'm using, power struggle, can ensue between academic founders, rather in academic founders, let's say example for professors and students, and professional business managers regarding the vision and the direction of the ventures. There is a much more difference. Professors and students think like an academic structure. Business people think like their commercial structures. And that is a power struggle in managing the incubation processes. So this is also a critical issue we need to understand. And the lower awareness, how many times we are aware students, very simply, that this kind of business schemes are there. This kind of government has taken initiative to empower rural area people, neglected area people, yes, city level people, that government is providing such kind of funds, grants, assistance to promote such kind of initiative as entrepreneurship, yeah, incubation, yeah, boot camps. We hardly aware. If we don't know, how we can make aware people? So being a teacher, being a faculty, being a student, it's our responsibility to change the mindset. No doubt, steady income matters. But simultaneously, along with job, we can do business also for passive income mode. So you can aware people like this, be selfish, earn maximum by actively, but simultaneously go for passive income, which can make your life best for the further life. Because passive is a passive, and it should go on autopilot mode. You will get money, very simply. Because you can see the entrepreneurs, there is no rule for them to take leaves. They can go have their best vacations because their business gets money even they are not there. So it's like what we can say, it's immortal company, very simple. So we can start certain things. It doesn't matter how much you are earning. Maybe 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 3 rupees, 5 rupee, doesn't matter. You are getting, that matters. So that mindset we're supposed to change in the students category, equally teachers category. Now moving back to the academic and institutional gaps, let's say example. There are much more gaps which we can find in current education system, in spite government is promoting maximum. Now what kind of gaps it is? You can check on the curriculum, what curriculum you are using basically. Still, I can see, still, even though in finest institution also, we are using traditional pedagogical models. I'm using the word traditional pedagogical models. And we want to emphasize that rote learning and theory. What is this actually? Don't we think we're supposed to change it? It is highly essential. There should be some room for, very simply, experiential learning. Now, we can use this experiential learning on paper only. For NAC documentation, I have seen people are using this experiential journey or experiential learning, like we have conducted several activities and this kind of experiences we are providing. I don't think that is right. Experiential learning stands for we are giving some kind of real experience to the students so that they can understand the market, and we are not working on that, frankly. So experiential learning, design thinking, required practical skills to understand the business as an entrepreneur are nowhere in curriculum. No doubt, because of NEP, some subjects we are getting introduced. But again, the designer of syllabus are from theoretical background. Hardly we use industrial people, business people to design the curriculum. How things are going to get for next 20 years, the next 30 years. We never thought like this. We thought like today, what is happening, and as a part of theory, we are adding it. So do we think it is going to support the upcoming generation? Probably no. So this again, we're supposed to understand how we can make it best. Again, as I mentioned, there is very lean or very simple industry academic collaboration. We work on that because being education institution, we work on this. How? By inviting speaker from industry, by doing some symposium, by organizing some conference and workshop, and we name it as an industry academia collaboration. What is about outcome? Do we see the outcome? Do we calculate the outcome? Do we see how many students are getting jobs for them? How many students are getting benefits from such kind of industry academic collaboration? How many students are working on research project, live project, industry projects? Zero. That is the real problem basically. So my simple observation, there is always actually insufficient interface with the industry. And this limits students' exposure to the real world business problems. Actually, yeah, business practices, rather, I should say, market needs, networking opportunities. And that's why these things are very essential towards product development and scaling. So whenever we are going to plan for industry academic collaboration, think on this dimension. It should benefit students actually. It should not be on paper only. Yeah, for the sake of publicity, we are publishing it. No. It should have a kind of outcomes. Students should get some kind of real projects. We need to check on that. And there what we are lacking actually. Again, in terms of research accumulation, as I said earlier, we only work for patents and research publications, but hardly we can translate it in commercial viable products. We are very weak in that. India, specifically known, India research is very strong, but viable products are very less because we never think on that parameter. Because we don't want to, in spite we are learned people, still we are doing like this. So there, such kind of things should be getting changed, which is essential right now, as I think. Again, in terms of support system, infrastructure system, you can check the India. No doubt, we are probably some major cities like Pune, Bangalore, Mumbai may be having good infrastructure support. But when we talked about country, what are the situations? We're supposed to understand this, and we expect that everyone should be contribute. Equally, we're supposed to support the infrastructure development because elite institutions have well-established incubation centers, innovation hubs. Probably majority HEIs, especially those on tier 2 and tier 3 cities, you can check, lack the necessary infrastructure, cutting edge tools, cutting edge laboratories, digital resources, dedicated faculty members, facilities to support high-tech ventures. So if a student or teacher from this tier to tier 3 city can collaborate with the industry, can collaborate with the institutions, can collaborate with the support systems, they can also create the infrastructure. It's a matter of collaboration. It's a matter of initiativeness. It's a matter of understanding. It's a matter of networking. It's a matter of working together. But we never work on this because we think they are competitors probably. Other institution is a kind of competitor. Why I should connect with them? So my simple opinion is, if you are a, let's say example, management institute, get collaborate with engineering institute, start working together on certain projects. Engineering people may develop certain kind of product development, you can commercialize it. So such collaborations are very rare in country. So, and we say we don't have the infrastructure. There are ways to get the solution for that, but we hardly understand this. So I think this is very important decision, important initiative is you people can take in terms of collaborations with another people, another organizations, required organizations. It is very essential. Coming back to the again, the academic regulations, policies related to the students generally, taking time off for ventures or faculty, taking ownerships and equity. That is again a critical issue because under NIPM, national, I'm going to talk on that policy also. That is a commercial issue specifically, which is again rigid and bureaucratic, very simple. So participation should be encouraged, not should be discouraged. So such understanding, when I talked about the problem systems, we as a teacher, respected teachers, we're supposed to understand this, how we can overcome on that. And today I'm going to talk on that only, how we can overcome such kind of problems. No doubt we can discuss problems, but apart from problems, I'm also going to give you solutions. How we can work on this, how we can plan for this, how we can aware students. Again, to channelize some more problems, let's have another kind of problem areas where it's a difficult basically for teachers, even for our organizations also to manage everything. The key problem again, the funding and capital shortfall. Now, simply, we talk that early stage entrepreneurs, early stage funding, angel investment, investor concentration, many things. What is the real problem then? University affiliated startups, specifically those in deep tech, which require, patient capital actually, struggles to secure sufficient seed funding. It is fact. I'm talking about fact. They actually struggle to secure sufficient seed funding or grants generally for product development. Now, most institution and government funding schemes are often geared towards furthering research, not sustaining a business. That is the key problem in today's ecosystem, and nobody talks on this. We want startups should get funded, but do we have the channel? Do you have the system? It is there. Problem is that we are again not aware that such kind of systems are there. Such kind of systems have been created by government also that we are hardly know because we hardly discuss this. That is again a biggest problem. Again, investment is a heavily concentrate in few sectors. You can check the few sectors which all people are running behind like this. Sectors like IT and fintech. All are working on that. So, late stage startup, early stage startups, high risk ventures, originating universities are often starving of funds because concentration is given on specific sectors only. Other sectors are getting neglected because of this approach. So my concern is what? We supposed to understand how many schemes, what kind of difference, what kind of grants, what kind of funds are being offered, how many public sectors, private sector organizations are working in this. We hardly discuss this in class. Even as a general knowledge also, we hardly discuss because we don't know about this also, how we can understand, how we can explain this. So such kind of FDPs are essential to understand what are the initiatives taken by the different government bodies, public sector, private sector, state level, central level. Everything is there, but we, because of our low awareness, we don't know. Again, domestic capital, if you can check, domestic capital often lacks the appetite or understanding to take long-term bet on complex technology-based university startups. That is the biggest problem of today's universities. They have something, but when it comes to actual way, they are nowhere else. Because that's the biggest problem. So let's assume, can we change it? Yes, we can definitely change it. If you can understand how to plan it, we can discuss, we can understand, and you can take initiatives for that. So this FDP is definitely going to support you. Those who can understand it carefully, they will definitely going to benefit the organization, even benefit to them also, even benefit the society also by making a young generation, any kind of people in business ventures and business organizations. Again, the key issue which I find in terms of students category, very simply, student-led startups. Many students start some startups. Student-led startups struggles to attract and retain skilled talent. Because that is again a very important concern of today's startup ecosystem. Students start their business, no doubt, but they struggle to attract and retain talent, skilled talent. Specifically, when I talk about the skilled talent, it's a business manager or senior executives, because they cannot compete with the salaries and benefits offered by larger companies. So in spite they're taking initiatives because of financial issues, because of problems in kind of wealth management. Just a simple example. It's a problem of getting skilled manpower. Again, in terms of mentorship specifically, while mentorship is ranked as a high impact factor, very simply, access to experienced entrepreneur and industrial leaders who can provide one-to-one practical guidance remains inadequate in terms of mentorship, because we think mentorship is quite simple and we can get mentors easily. We can ask anything. Considering our academic structure knowledge, we can guide anyone. We know what is the product, we know what is marketing, we know what is finance. It's not like that. Effective mentorship is a totally different thing, where you're supposed to understand the project from the bottom of anything. You're supposed to guide them very carefully. You're supposed to understand the pain behind that. You're supposed to understand the psychology behind that. You're supposed to understand the market behind that. And then we're supposed to work with them equally without observing your wristwatch. But are we doing it? Probably no. So n number of problems are there. If I ask a simple question to you, how many of you know that there is a much more grants are available to the students category startups? Probably few can answer. So in my opinion, If you can understand all these structures together, that how we can arrange the funds, how we can arrange the grants, how we can guide students toward this kind of study, that matters. And if we can decide, together we can do this, together we can channelize it, together we can create n number of startups, n number of business ventures where students can provide jobs to the required people and they can create self-reliant India actually. So I hope probably you can understand the content what I'm going to talk today in terms of making you aware about the different structures of schemes, fundings, and some ecosystem parameters which you can start at your institution also. It's easy basically, but some should take initiatives. So why some? You can take the initiatives. That some can be the you. So you are taking the, so probably you can be the change leader. You can be the change thought leader, which can initiate such kind of thinking ideology in the mind of customer and your peer colleagues also. So check it out. The government specifically, when I talked about this, Indian government has launched several initiatives, because when it comes to ecosystem development, from this slide onwards, we are going to understand how government is working, how fundings and grants are getting available to the students category, startup and faculty led startups also. So government is doing a lot. From 2016, probably you are aware about, government has started that Startup India, where any startup in India can get freely registered and get assistance in terms of funding, mentoring, networking, channelizing, collaborations, even government vendor code also. All is free. But we hardly visit such kind of websites where we can understand. Rather, we can recommend this to the students also, that go and visit such websites where you can get more information, because we are not aware. So government has taken various initiatives, various startup schemes to provide funding assistance, create a culture of innovation in the country, create more empowerment in terms of employment, and develop a steady economic growth towards the self-reliance naturally. A specific goal of making the super economy and certain things like that. So government from their source, they're doing wonders, because anyhow I represent Ministry of Commerce towards such initiatives in Startup India. Naturally, whatever government is planning right now, I must appreciate their efforts, because each and every sector, each and every domain they want to touch in terms of all these facilities, schemes and support system. So simply, let's understand how this fundings and grant support system in India is being available for higher education institutions. You will understand what kind of support system government is providing actually, which we hardly aware, which we hardly know. And this is most easy part specifically. Once you understand such kind of initiatives, you can simply apply from your institution also, where you can get much funds, much support systems to start incubations, to start innovation, to start support system, to start development facilities, some kind of lab systems, even to support the students those who want to start in terms of financial assistance, grant assistance, technology assistance. So first we'll try to understand, because the common question, if you can ask to any student, my son, do you want to start a business? So students simply answer, yes, ma'am. Yeah, yes, sir. I want to start business, but I don't have money. And this is a common answer, that I don't have money. My financial condition is not good. I want to be an entrepreneur, no doubt, but I don't have the support ecosystem, financial support system with me. I don't have money, so that I can't start. So what I'll do, I'll work for some years. Once I get money, I'll start something. Person who once started working for someone else create a mindset of employee. So my concern is what? If students want to do certain startups or certain businesses, because of money, if they're not taking initiatives, it's your role, your turn to make them aware if there are support systems through which you can get funds. There are support systems through which you can get money. You can start that. So such kind of awareness matters, and we are going to understand that only how we can make students aware in terms of different funding schemes, different grant schemes through which they can get money, get assistance, get economical support, financial supports, and can start their own business. Very simple. So simplest part, understand this ATAL Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog. Here I am talking about the grants, funds which are available to the students on institutions and organization. Now, ATAL Innovation Mission is a very dream mission of Niti Aayog. Very simple. The Planning Commission, earlier Planning Commission, right now Niti Aayog, they want to make this country very proud. And towards the startup ecosystem, there are initiatives taken by Niti Aayog to enhance the capacity of the Indian students. So simplest example here I want to take ATAL Tinkering Labs. You can check this lab basically. For any school from class 6 standard to 12 standard, they can apply for this tinkering lab support to the Niti Aayog. 1,000 to 1,500 square feet space they require in their school campus, where Niti Aayog can provide them a funding assistance of, rather grant assistance of 20 lakh rupees. Each school can get this. Each school can start this. Under this 20 lakh, they can arrange the Jodo Todo Club, simple, different machines, robotics, all support system from products to development of labs are given by Niti Aayog if school wish to apply for tinkering lab. Because if you can check the STEM systems in country, science, technology, engineering, management, mathematics, it's essential for all students to understand how science works, how technology works, how engineering works. So robotics, design thinking, automation, innovation, integration, all you can assemble in this particular lab where school going students can actually work on the projects. Actually, they can create something. Actually, they can start something. So such schemes, tinkering lab, is essential. Now, many higher education institutions are having their schools also in probably rural area also, developed cities also. They can apply for this best system of tinkering lab. It is very essential because anyhow you are contributing. And what is the formality for this? You need only maximum 1,500 square feet space. All support system will be given by the government, but we hardly apply because we're not aware. If you know any school nearby your rural area, support them by filing this particular document. And documentation is very easy. It's a systematic documentation. One window scheme is there. You can support, you can rather guide the particular school to get these funds because funds are easily available and 20 lakh rupee grants are given to them. They can start making students to learn actual things. And as an institution, we have supported many schools in Maharashtra to start this, many junior colleges from rural area to apply this ATAL Tinkering Lab. And I'm very happy that many institutions, many schools which we recommended have got this kind of tinkering labs. Means the students are getting freehand experience of robotics and other things in rural area also. Because we are going to change the mindset. Again, coming back to the ATAL incubation centers, government is offering this incubation center support system in higher education institutions, research institutions. 10 crore rupees is the grant given to the each incubation center. Naturally, there are certain formalities are required, just like you're supposed to start the Section 8 company, non-profit company. That is easily possible for any institution, academic institutions. Need to have a 10,000 plus square feet space. It's again easy because anyhow we are developing the society, developing the academic institution buildings. You are getting a grant of 10 crore rupees, where you can select any 2-3 domains of your specialty. There are specialty we're supposed to check, and you can start applying for this grant. Government they should have maximum incubation centers in country, where incubation center can guide, mentor, advise upcoming startup, even funds upcoming startup by providing them the seed capital up to 10 lakh, 50 lakh, 1 crore, considering their capacity, and they are providing. So there are n number of incubation centers right now developing in country, which can benefit the ecosystem at large level. Being academic institution player, you can also apply for this where you can get a funds. Actually, you can set up an incubation center considering your capacities, your domain specialties, and you can support upcoming entrepreneurs because you are providing equally funds to them. So this is again possible. So n number of schemes are offered by government. This is one scheme I'm sharing with all of you. When I come to the support system in terms of science and technology, because I talked about STEM systems. So this is a very popular scheme which many institutions should know. Why they should know? Because it is again beneficial. You can check. This is one scheme under NIDHI. NIDHI is the name given by government towards National Initiative for Developing and Harnessing Innovations in Country. That comes under Department of Science and Technology Ministry actually, where they want to create technology business incubators. So first grant, if you can check the slide, TBI, that is Technology Business Incubator. Again, grant is given up to 10 crore, those who are working under science and technology parameters. So simple process, you're supposed to have a ecosystem, what's the specific requirement towards infrastructure. You can apply. Mostly engineering institutions can go for this because that is again a very specific development which they can offer to their students. They can apply for NIDHI TBIs. It's easy because anyhow they are working on the same technology parameters and science parameters. They can easily get the funds. System is very easy, fast, and documentation is again less. You can simply apply. NIDHI seed supports. Let's say example, if a student startup want to start their business and they are working under this and they already started a business, so seed capital is given to them under this scheme. That amount is 25 lakh rupees per startup. You can just imagine the way government providing money to the initiators, innovators, thinkers, planners to business, money is available. So people, those who say, because I don't have money, I want to start, but I don't have money, I say they are not aware. And that awareness you can do by providing proper assistance to them in terms of guiding how to get money. So NIDHI support seed support system, 25 lakh per startup is available. They can apply under this TBA also, or even you can go for any incubation center, you can get this money if you are working under science and technology. NIDHI Prayas. Now, this scheme, NIDHI Prayas, I must appeal all of you, aware these schemes maximum to the students. Because I have seen in engineering, many people do certain projects. Projects are integral part of engineering studies. So I appeal all of you, if students are working on projects, ask them equally to develop the prototypes. Because projects are on paper. If they want to develop this prototype, again question will come, madam, I don't have money. Yes, sir, I don't have money. So you can make the students aware that apply for NIDHI Prayas. NIDHI Prayas is a scheme offered only for students category towards developing a prototype. And the funding is up to 10 lakh rupees, which is non-refundable. So 10 lakh rupees are given to each student carrying a proper identity card and a certificate from the institutions can apply for funding of 10 lakh rupees towards prototype development. Again, if the prototype fails, let's say example, no need to worry because that is given as a grant to work for a prototype, work for innovation. So failure or success doesn't matter, your initiativeness matters. And to apply this, there is a simple parameter. The applicant should be a student. So you can just check, aware your students so that at least they can get a fund of 10 lakh rupees per startup or per prototype. It's not required that students should have a registered company. For development of startup, for development of prototype, in some cases it is required, but for some, this NIDHI Prayas, not a requirement of starting a registered company because they are developing for a product. And when you're working for this product, naturally, government also provide you funds for the copywriting and certain parts of patents. So this is very popular scheme which you can aware your students. NIDHI Year, Entrepreneurship in Residence, that is the long form of year. The fellowship is given to the students for working for a, just like if they are getting a salary, they naturally work more. So government thought, why not we should offer a salary to the students where they can work more for creating a development of prototype, minimal viable products, creating a product, scaling a product. So a kind of salary is given to them up to amount 30,000 rupees per month for the period of 18th month. It's a kind of fellowship where they can work more on entrepreneurship. Again, students can apply here. If they are working for a particular product and they want to apply it under Nidhi year, so they will get a funds of 10,000 to 30,000 rupees per month as a salary for the 18 months period max to max, where they can work more on developing a product. So n number of facilities are given by government, but we need to apply it. Nidhi Center of Excellence. Again, grant is 50 crore rupees. All education institutions are eligible to apply here. All higher education institutions can apply. Research education institutions can apply. And Center of Excellence naturally is going to support many TBS center in vicinity where they can promote the innovation culture among the grassroots level. So understanding such kind of schemes matter a lot where we can support students upcoming startups. Moving further, DPIIT, as I said, Department of Promotion, Industry and Internal Trade, which comes under Ministry of Commerce, they do also have a support system towards ecosystem development. The very popular is Startup India Mark, Startup India Bhaskar. These are three ventures, three verticals of Startup India initiatives. Startup India is what specifically? That in India, maximum startups should get recognized very simply, and there should be one platform. Keeping in this point, government has initiated one website, that is Startup India, where any registered startup can register freely, where they can find the networking people, mentors, collaborators, competitors, prospect customers, vendors. They can connect with them freely. Many training programs are being offered on Startup India, which is again free. And simplest process of registration. So my appeal is, at least ask your students to visit Startup India. Even you can also visit the Startup India website. See how many different facilities are offered by Government of India to empower students. Startup India Mark is specifically for one-to-one mentoring, where a selected startup, that once you registered for Startup India Mark specifically, before that, at least you should have a legal, registration process, either LLP or private limited. You can register here. Proprietorship and partnership firms are not allowed for MARG because specific mentoring sessions are being offered by Government of India to one-to-one startups, where they can get specific guidance from the industry experts. Bhaskar again is a platform where all collaborators are working together. Investors are there, angel investors are there, venture capitalists are there, where they can support the financial ecosystem and market also for this platform. Now, the startups, those who get selected on this platform, Startup India Mark, Startup India Bhaskar, naturally, there are much more benefits given to them. First, they are eligible for DPIIT certificate, which is a recognized certificate by Ministry of Commerce. Second, the selected startups can get a seed capital up to 20 lakh rupees having a DPIIT registered number, and that everything is free. So this seed capital you can simply get once you're registered over there. Naturally, you're supposed to prepare some documentation like your project planning, business planning like this. That being a teacher, you can support your students. You can guide them well how to prepare documentation, because that's simplest documentation. But each student, each startup can generate seed capital of 20 lakh rupees, which is again non-refundable. So just imagine the benefits. If a student is saying, I want to start a business and I don't have money, ask the students, go and check Startup India website. There are benefits. There are facilities. There are mentors. There are networking organizations and financial support systems also. Even the benefit is that selected startups can get a vendor ID also. They can supply to government also. Check the benefits, n number of benefits. Again, tax exemptions, 3-year, 5-year income tax, labor tax exemptions are there, considering the product capacity. So simply, if government is giving you 20 lakh rupees seed capital, supporting with the tax exemptions, giving you IPR rebates, 80% amount of IPR getting reimbursed. If you are spending 10 rupees for IPR process, you will entitled to get 80% back amount naturally. So ultimately you are spending only 2 rupees. So n number of benefits are being offered under this. Again, startups, those who are already registered, having great business right now, there is very special schemes launched by government, that is credit guarantee scheme. That is again collateral free security loans, which can extend up to 20 crore rupees. So just imagine the industries, those who are comes under MSME category, micro, small, medium enterprises. If we can aware them that certain schemes are there, take benefits and enhance your industry, update your industry, modify your industry, diversify your products, you can get a loan assistance up to 20 crore rupees from collateral free securities. Banks are providing it. They will flourish. And MSME sector in India is a core employment sector of India. If we can support them, we can definitely do good things naturally for the society and for the country also. It can boost the economy also, because there are major sick industries we can identify in MSME category. So if we can provide some assistance to them, considering your knowledge, your support system, your awareness, industry can flourish well. So simplest part is to understand first, and then we can start working on this. You can choose the area. If your institutions are in rural area, aware this to the people, those who want to start a business, those who already had a business, already working on this, make them aware about the different tax exemptions, how to apply that, how to document that, how to get the IPR process. All facilities are given on this platform. Even though you're not new about anything, you can simply visit the website and get the more detailed idea towards this. You can simply start and simply guide, and you can rather simply can be a mentor to the many industries. If you are planning for the industries, equally do it for your students, because students will also get benefit from that. Again, as I'm talking about MSME category, so MSME also has, it's a different ministry, by the way, Ministry of Micro, Small, Medium Enterprise. They also have certain schemes in their backs actually. You can check this slide, you can understand MSME innovative schemes. MSME also provide funds for idea designs, some fund assistance and mentoring also. But we hardly know that. Even MSME people are also not aware that, industry peoples. So make aware them. If you can start awareing them, you are the noble person who can make this country proud, because you are creating the ecosystem by your own way. And that is the most benefit thing. I think we can do this. We can start this very simply. Now check it out, the Aspire scheme. You can read on this slide, Aspire. See the benefits. It's basically for innovation in rural industries and enterprise. Prism, individual people, those who can come under category of MSMEs can get the benefits in terms of innovations. Simply, if a rural person, let's say example, want to do a small business, MSME support them as a livelihood business centers. Let's say example, in a taluka place, if some industries, some people want to start a livelihood business center, where any person from the vicinity can come, talk about their business concepts, talk about their business ideas, it will benefit. And for such things, again, the grant of ₹2 crore is being offered. So you can check any small town person, any small village person, small area person, if they want to start about business facilities, they can come in livelihood business centers under support of MSMEs, and they can start working on this, because funds are being offered up to ₹2 crore. So benefits are there, and such benefits, being a facilitator, you can offer to the industries, you can offer to the people, you can offer to the students also. So I hope probably whatever schemes I'm sharing with all of you, I hope you can understanding and you can start working on that. So to ask a simple question, any doubts till date we had? Whatever schemes we are talking, is it right? We should talk certain different things. I just want to ask you, anyone out of you can say that, is it fine? Whatever schemes I'm sharing with you, is it benefiting you? Anyone out of you can answer?
Sir,
Yeah. Yeah, anything else you want something? Because there are n number of things we are going to talk today. So I just want anyone's, simple feedback till the time. It's almost 1 hour we spent. Anything question comes to your mind?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
I'm Dr. Sarpanjali Pari. I have a doubt that,
Uh-huh.
as you said, collateral free
Okay.
loans are available.
Yes.
What does it mean? Means we don't have to keep any mortgage. Means the
Absolutely right.
students don't have.
Absolutely
So,
right.
who, suppose, sir, if the business does not run, then who
Uh-huh.
will pay this loan?
See, before government sanctions this kind of facility, they do check the credit worthiness very simply. In bank, simple, if you can go for a kind of loan, there are types of loan like cash credit and overdraft. Okay, simplest facility. OD, overdraft and cash credit. Under cash credit, you're supposed to mortgage something. Under OD, there is no need of mortgage. It's considering your credit worthiness they do offer. So simultaneously here also under MSME, government want to promote the credit guarantee schemes. Government want to promote a loan assistance facility, which is not on collateral. So naturally they are going to check the credit worthiness, the business documentation, the prospect balance sheets, and that given loan facility will be offered to them very simply. But there is no need of hypothecation. So this is one of the very interesting benefit industries can get.
That means it means that if the student want to start, then before they have to take all the seed funds and all, then only if they start, they run a business for certain period of time, then only they will get this facility.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Because then only their credit will be created. No, then only they will understand that yes, this business is running and their credibility will be there.
You are absolutely right, ma'am. Because that credit guarantee scheme applies to the people, those who are already running a business.
Already running a business. So,
absolutely right. To start, there are different schemes. But if you started and you want to expand the business, then you can go for credit guarantee schemes.
okay, sir.
Facilities are available. Anyone, any question, more question? If it is anyone want to ask anything?
Sir, good evening.
Very good
I'm
evening.
Dr. Amita. I'm Dr. Amita Sarvade. I just want to ask you that there is a boot camp is organizing by the MIC. And what actually was going through with their website, I was also coordinated with the previous boot camp. Can you please tell the next when will be the next boot camp will be have the next phase actually that we don't recognize the phase of the next boot camp's phase actually.
Yes, yes. Actually, you're talking about the MIC initiatives. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So actually, right now there are certain regional meets they are planning in country.
Okay.
And after regional meets, they are in regional meets specifically, they are giving a training to the innovation ambassadors, those who already registered. And those who already completed their innovation ambassador trainings earlier. Let's say example, there are 4 types of innovation ambassador training: basic level, upskilling, reskilling, and skilled level. Okay. So those who have done any kind of one, they are also giving a training over there in the IISER regional meets, and the regional meets are already started, taking place in country. In considering the regions, okay. For Pune, I think they have a date on 28 like this. So Pune and Pune region, okay. So you need to check with that. Once they do the regional meets and that they are giving the trainings, they are planning for second stage of boot camps and second stage of initiatives. And if you can check this time also, the new initiative has been taken by the MICs and the IICs like research and development. Okay.
Yes.
So there are certain changes they want to employ in the research organization in terms of innovations, in terms of developing certain products, and they are going to update over the period of time. So very soon you will get a notification towards that.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyone question? So that if it is not, we can start for the further part.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, this is Dr. Ravneet from Punjab. I'm working. That college is affiliated under the GNDU, Guru Nanak Dev University, Amritsar. So, sir, my question is, whatever grants are available under the AICTE, that will be for the GNDU colleges also?
Yes, 100%.
For the unaided colleges also?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Whatever schemes I told till date, till time right now, these are applicable to any higher education institution, whether it is AICTE approved or UGC approved, doesn't matter.
Okay. I have
They are
a
there.
in my college. From that, I just got the ATAL FDB, so that's why I'm attending that. But I
Yes.
have just doubt regarding this key whether that all grants are for us or not. Thank you, sir. Thank you very
Every
much.
education institutions can apply this. Even school can apply this.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
The controlling body is not important. It could be AUC, it could be AICTE, it could be NCRT.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, I have
Yeah.
a question.
Yeah.
Sir, that we mentioned that when students are suggesting certain schemes, we need to think it from market point of view, the person's psychology who is talking, and forgetting time. So I feel that faculties needs to be groomed about how to mentor, or faculties needs to be mentored about how to mentor. So if there are any initiatives regarding grooming of faculties for entrepreneurship or IICs.
Yeah. It will help. Definitely it will help, sir. You are right, actually. So that's why under IIC, the regional meets are being organized. Under regional meet, each institution, those who are registered under IIC are getting an email, actually, so that the respective teachers can attend. They are expecting at least 3 teachers from the institution, each institution. One, those who have completed the innovation ambassador training. Yeah, those who are totally new, they can nominate themselves and they can attend the trainings over there. Second thing, AICTE also taking initiative, just like today's FDPs, towards again empowering faculty members to understand the innovation ecosystem culture in country. Third thing, UGC also organized training centers under UGC Ministry of Education program. If you can check it out, MMTTC, Madan Mohan Malviya Teachers Training Center. Each UGC center is organizing certain programs on this. I request someone to please unmute. I think they are talking. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm talking about UGC also planning teacher training center, and they are also promoting such kind of trainings. Second, AICTE also providing FDPs like this. IIC also organizing regional meets. Fourth, universities also started working on, the policy has been changed, new education policies, NEP. So under NEP, certain programs are making, in terms of mandate, just like apprenticeship, entrepreneurship, like example, research, field projects, desk research, industry projects, on-job training projects. This is directing towards students to understand industry at large scale. Simply, under NEP also, some universities have started working on such subjects. Entrepreneurship training centers as a value education system. There are brackets of subjects right now under NEP. If you can focus on NEP, you can understand. There are brackets like add-on programs, validation programs, value education program. Right now, in value education program, in some universities, there is a common program like environmental awareness programs. Along with that, some universities have added a subject as an entrepreneurship training, because entrepreneurship training is a subject which can benefit students for large scale, large level. And faculties are getting trained under FDPs by respective universities in country. Fortunately, I had contributed in some kind of trainings also as a resource person. We train people from multi-background industries like engineering, non-engineering, arts background, science background, school background, because they should know equally how this subject can support. And if students come to know, you can check in academic systems, there is no subjects how to earn money. And we are running behind money. So can we add a subject how to run money, how to earn money? If you can training this how to earn money, simply we are going to train them. पैसा कमाने के लिए क्या करना पड़ता है? Very simple. So there are different ways. Business is one way which can give you long-term returns, but we're supposed to start. So simply I appeal those who work under BOS for different universities, institutions, standalone institutions, autonomous institutions, they should add a syllabus which can direct students to understand the entrepreneurship and ecosystem, developments. Now, towards designing this syllabus, they must invite the experts, the mentor, and the industry people so that they can design in such a way which can benefit students for long term. But generally what happens, we invite people from academics only, which we know, considering their theoretical approach, we design syllabus. And that is the biggest problem we are facing right now in education sectors. We always introduce or invite people, those who we know or those who are in our comfort zone. That is wrong actually. We should be very fair enough to design such kind of things. So trainings are there. We're supposed to explore more, you will get more trainings. Definitely there are training programs, there are boot camps, there are faculty training programs, and you can simply apply. You will get more knowledge, much knowledge, and you can start. Once you know, you can make aware your fellow colleagues, peers, you can make them train. Automatically, you can create an ecosystem. So these facilities are there, sir. Any more questions?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
If any question is there, we can, if it is not there, we can start for the further discussion. Because if question comes to your mind, you can simply ask. Fine. So this is one important scheme which you can see on the slide right now. And I appeal, understand these two schemes, CMEGP and PMEGP, which is very, very, very popular in country right now. Mostly popular, we can say. And there is much more benefits which are available right now under these schemes. I'm taking this example, CMEGP, PMEGP, KVIC, KVIB are very popular. Now, let's say example, we'll take one practical example. Under CMEGP, this schemes is run by state government, Ministry of Industries, and PMEGP again comes under national level. The basic difference in these both schemes are, let's say example, if you are applying under CMEGP, under Chief Minister, that comes under state level, you must have a domicile certificate of that particular state. Then only you can apply for CMEGP. If you don't have CMEGP, let's say example, domicile certificate, you can simply apply for PMEGP. Example, if you are from Delhi, let's say example, and you want to start a business in Maharashtra, so you can simply go for PMEGP, because for Maharashtra you need to have a domicile. If you don't have domicile, apply for PMEGP. If you have a domicile, apply for CMEGP. Schemes are same, benefits are same. So what are the benefits for this? Under CMEGP, under PMEGP, the maximum stress is given on small businesses, short-term businesses, which can impact large for the industry. Okay, let's say example, if a lady want to start a beauty parlor, assume. So beauty parlor is a business, and the requirement to apply this scheme is person should minimum 8th standard pass. That is quite possible. Okay. Second thing, there are facilities given to the people belonging to reservation caste, SC, ST, and women. There are 3 categories: scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and women. These 3 categories are given maximum benefits in terms of subsidy. Okay, I'll explain how this subsidy is basically working. Same for PMEGP and CMEGP. Open category students, open category person different. OBC, open and OBC are same. Okay. Government want to promote it at large scale level to the grassroots category, so that we can uplift the neglected area. Yeah, underprivileged people. Okay. So 2 level benefits are being offered under CMEGP and PMEGP. If you want to start a manufacturing business, you can get a loan assistance of 50 lakh rupees. 50 lakh rupees loan assistance will be given under manufacturing sector. If you're planning for a service sector, loan assistance of 20 lakh rupees are given to you. Okay. Again, it's a loan assistance, 100% loan assistance. Example, let's say example, if a woman want to start a business and that business is beauty parlor. Okay. She want to start that business in her house. That house may be rented, the house may be her own, doesn't matter. If it is rented, we can simply need a registration process. Now she can register as a proprietor also, as a partner also, yeah, as a LLP also, considering her financial capacity. Proprietorship license is free. For partnership, it's a 500 rupees cost because of stamp paper. For LLP, it could be around 7,000 to 8,000 rupees if she is involving some more partners with her. For LLP and private limited, she can apply simply under Ministry of, Ministry documents, so that she can get the documentation from the central government, Ministry of Commerce. For proprietorship, partnership, she can simply apply for MSME, where she can get a Udyam Aadhaar documentation on free level. Okay, there is no fees for such things. Now assume if that woman want to start this business and she need 10 lakh rupees assistance. Now beauty parlor come into service category. So 20 lakh rupees is the limit for service category, but that woman need only 10 lakh rupees, considering the requirements of chair, mirrors, accessories, material, facilities, everything. So 10, she can simply prepare one documentation. Now assume if that woman is only 8th standard pass, doesn't know how to prepare the documentation, she can simply go check the website. Website has a local language facility also. It's like fill in the blank form where simple questions will be asked. What is name of your business? So she can put like this, Puja Beauty Parlor. Very simple. Second question, do you have Udyam Aadhaar? In local language also that question is getting reflected. Now if she doesn't know Udyog Aadhaar, there is a click given to that, apply Udyog Aadhaar, where she can simply fill the details, my name, my age, if I hold a PAN card details, if I hold Aadhaar card details, and she can simply get a license which is free. Again, she can apply that particular license here. Question will come, how much money you need? 10 lakh. Second question will come, 10 lakh, how you are going to use? For chair, 25,000. For mirror, 10,000. For accessories, 2 lakh rupees. Example like this. This kind of answer she can provide. Once she fill the form, government is going to verify this form. After that, government will organize a training program. Considering requirement of training, they are going to organize the training programs from the duration of 5 days to 28 days. 5 days.
So not getting any voice.
I think connection to the guest is lost. Please wait for some time.
Right.
Hello.
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 Yes. Dear participant, connection to the guest is lost. Kindly wait for some time. Thank you.
So can we
Okay,
get
excuse me, sir.
all recorded sessions?
Excuse me, ma'am. I want to confirm that whatever the ATAL FDP yesterday conduct, have you get the feedback or link yesterday?
Yes, already.
Yes, we have forwarded link to you on WhatsApp group. You can fill up the feedback. And for today's session, the first session up to 7:30, also we have given the link in the WhatsApp. You can fill up the feedbacks
But
also. Now
sir,
guest is connected.
Sir, there
Now
is an
guest is connected.
option in the feedback. Day one, what do we have to write over there?
You have to
Can
write
we
date
third or
today's
fourth
session.
option?
Yes.
Session speaker has joined.
okay.
Please,
But
the
sir,
guest speaker is joined, please.
hello. Yes, hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Sir,
can you
would you
tell me
please
anybody else?
provide?
I'm not included in the WhatsApp group. I didn't get any WhatsApp group. I got
Kindly
the
check your mail. Kindly check
Nahi,
your mail. We have sent you the link on the mail. Please wait, listen. We have sent you an email. In that, we have given you the WhatsApp link also. And I have just shared in the chat box also the WhatsApp link. You can join through that particular link. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Now,
Okay.
please, I request Gururaj sir to please continue. Rest of us, we will meet again at the end of the session for your queries. Okay?
Excuse me,
Or
I
you
have a
can
doubt.
drop
What
in
should
the
we
chat
actually
box.
fill? Okay.
Please drop your queries in the chat box. We will answer. Please let the speaker continue.
I
Yes,
hope
sir,
if we need
please.
any kind of break of 5 minutes, we can offer them. If
Yes,
they
sir,
need.
please. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. No issues.
Yes, sir. You can, sir.
7:38, we can join by 7:45.